I have two cloud brains for my AI agent, GLM-5.2, the one I actually used day to day, Grok 4.5, the new one people keep ranking near the top. Same machine, same agent, same tools. One prompt. The results were not close. And before someone comments, yes, the title says AMD R9700. The models were cloud. The agent stack was not. Important distinction. Don't miss it. The brains were cloud. GLM-5.2 via Ollama Cloud. Grok 4.5 via XA. Super Grok. The body was local. Hermes Agent, Teddy, runs on my tower. AMD R9700 AI Pro. 32 gigabytes of ROCm. That GPU is not decoration on the thumbnail. While the cloud model thinks the R9700 machine runs the terminal, hits the live site, executes Python against the catalog JSON, probes APIs and audio sizes, and holds the whole agent loop. Same hands for both models, only the brain swapped. That's why R9700 belongs in the title next to Hermes. No leaderboard screenshots is the main event. This is a lived agent test on real hardware. Agent host, tower plus AMD R9700A AI Pro. Agent, Hermes, I call him Teddy. Tools, run local, terminal, code, browser, files, web. Prompt, evaluate storyreserve.com. No hints. GLM brain via Ollama Cloud. Grok brain via Super Grok. Both brains are cloud. The agent runtime is local on the R9700 box. Cloud brain, A versus cloud brain, B. Same local hands. GLM 5.2 was my previous default for give me depth. In the 3 model test, it wrote the best brief of the pack. Fast enough. Clean structure. Good SEO extraction. It still failed the accuracy check on the same prompt. Grok 4.5 is the new challenger on Super Grok. Not metered. API in this run. Subscription pool. I don't care about their chart until it survives my task. Exact prompt. Both models. Separate runs. Same R9700 hosted agent. Evaluate storyreserve.com. Why this site? It's a real catalog with a trap. Homepage energy says one story. The data file underneath says another. If an agent stops at the pretty HTML, it lies to you politely. That's the test. Not write a poem. Not fix this Lee code. Does the agent verify? Round 1. GLM 5.2. It went to work fast, curled a site, parse hard in one shot, dump a clean report. What it got right? Title, meta, open graph, keywords, links, text signals, monetization guess, BizFlow AI, backlink. About 2 tool calls, felt direct and tidy. What it got wrong? Works count 98. Trusted the homepage surface. Did not treat the works.json as ground truth. Novel count understated. GLM sounds like a sharp analyst who interviewed the receptionist and filed the report. Round 2. Grok 4.5. It did not file the receptionist report. It loaded the assessment skill. Checked headers, pulled the homepage shell. Then fetched data/works.json about 1.75 megabytes. Counted 114 published works from the dataset. Checked sitemap, robots, RSS, real work pages, media files, app.js, and the submit API. It found bugs, fat catalog JSON, a covenant audio file around 567 megabytes, age filter mismatches, missing AI disclosures, hash routes that 404, and only one buy link in 114 works. Grok sounds like the guy who asked for the database export before the meeting ends. Head-to-head. Works count, GLM 98. Grok 114. Edge Grok. Surface SEO brief. Both excellent. Tie. Data file verification. GLM. No. Grok. Yes. API and JS probes. Grok. Actionable fix list. Grok. Brevity. GLM. Trust for shift decisions. Grok. If you score finished a write-up, GLM looks great. If you score don't lie to me about production, Grok wins. Here's what benchmarks miss. GLM feels snappy, structured, high signal early. It stops when the page looks understood. Great when you already know the ground truth and want packaging. Grok feels heavier, keeps opening doors, survives tool failures by switching path, overwrites if you don't clamp the voice. Great when you do not know the ground truth yet. Benchmarks measure completion. This measured whether the agent stops early. The constant on my stack, Hermes Agent on the AMD R9700 Pro. Local tools, local control of the loop. GPU in the title means agent runtime, not we ran GLM weights on the card in this test. When I pick which? Pick GLM-5.2 when you want a clean brief fast, packaging, rewrite, or structured summary, and the ground truth is already known. Pick Grok 4.5 when the task is evaluate, audit, or debug an unknown system, when the first number might be a lie, and wrong answers cost real time later. Still pick local Laguna XS on the R9700 when you want privacy, ownership, always on, and the brain and the hands both local on the same 32GB card. 2 cloud brains, 1 local driver on the R9700. Hermes is the constant. Toggle beats religion. Honest limits. Grok's browser timed out, so that pass was a source and tech audit, not full visual UX. One task is not a universe. Grok can still lose a coding day. GLM can still win a packaging day. Title honesty. R9700 did not host GLM or Grok weights in this head-to-head. It hosted Hermes, the agent that made the comparison real, the number that matters. GLM-5.2 98 works, Grok 4.5 114, truth 114, host Hermes on AMD R9700 Pro. If your agent can't get the count right, the pretty paragraphs are decoration. Grok beat GLM on the only axis that matters for audits. It checked the file behind the page. New default for evaluate and verify work, Grok 4.5. Default for fast structured cloud pros, GLM still in the fight. Default for local ownership, Laguna. Brain on the R9700, not just the hands. Cloud models are optional. A real agent on your own GPU is not optional if you care about ownership. Run the prompt on your stack. Evaluate storyreserve.com. 98 means your agent stopped early. 114 means it went to the data. If this was useful, like and subscribe. More Hermes Agent tests on the R9700 Pro next.